So if there's anybody out there that's gonna say that my shirt is wrinkly, I stress to you, just keep calm. That joke wasn't set up, that was just me being me. Hello there, my name is Alex and I am often on the internet. So top 10 lists are something I often see, and I often see them in a large abundance. I mean, there's entire YouTube channels, websites, and a whole segment on David Letterman dedicated to it. And the thing is, there's not just a lot of them, but there's a lot of different ones. Like the top 10 movies from the 90s, or the top 10 places you live in, or the top 10 celebrities' bathrooms you use if you couldn't get caught. There is so many. Now, some of them are very informative. Take, for example, the fact that Purdue University is ranked in the top 10 hardest schools to get in, which is very helpful when you're a student that goes there. But for the most part, they're not helpful at all. I mean, you have entire lists that say that Rugrats is a worse show than SpongeBob. What? And then you have people that say that Ellen isn't the funniest person on the face of the earth. Just want to make sure you had a brain in there. My point though is that anybody can make a list, and to prove it, I'm going to make a list myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the top 10 list of the top 10 lists. A rules list. I mean, how are you gonna be gangster and break the rules if you don't even know the rules? A grocery list. I personally just put candy on it. A listicle, which is an article in a list format. It's like when you put candy on your grocery list. And then you have the angle of a list, which is the degree that you're turning on a boat. And I mean, let's be honest, I probably wouldn't be in America without the angle of a list. By the way, shout out to my boy Christopher Columbus. I know you were a murderer, at least you helped discover America, right? Liechtenstein, Germany. Now hear me out, it's a very nice town with a population of just over 1,200 people. That's amazing. The List, which is a Scottish magazine that won the 2009 Best Online Presence Award by the PPA Scottish Awards. I mean, if you're winning that, you're on this list. Lisbeth List, the one that was born in 1941 and is a Dutch singer. She is my favorite artist, and I use all of her music as my pump-up channel. A Jousting List, which is used to rope off the jousting arena. A Buckets List. I mean, how are you gonna know which bucket is the best? And at number 1, you have the Urban Dictionary definition of list, which is the last tool for lazy writers who want to show how hip they are. That's essentially what I'm doing right now. So that's all the time we're gonna spend talking about lists, because after a while when you say list too much, it doesn't actually sound like a word anymore. Now I wanna know what some of your top 10 favorite lists are. Perhaps your favorite movies, books, or TV shows. Please leave it in the comment section below, and feel free to comment on other people's lists and share your own. I love creating discussion, I love seeing your discussion in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to reply to some of your comments as it is. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really enjoy it, feel free to share it with your friends, family, and dog. You can also share it on Tumblr, Twitter, and any other websites. Speaking of which, I never really advertise my social media, so my numbers are really low. So here's a bunch of my links, which I'll leave here as I take a selfie. Now with all that said, thank you so much for watching. My name is Alex, and thank you for coming to my world.